Hey, what's up guys? We're back with another hypixel UHC. So in this video, we actually play 50 UHCs on a brand new account to see what happens, and so you guys can see the full progression of every single game. This is of course inspired by Luke the Notable series where he survived 100 days in hardcore Minecraft, but I wanted to put my own spin on it in hypixel UHC, but the original idea is credited to him. Anyways, I put a ton of hours into this, so if you guys have been enjoying this, don't forget to drop a like on the video and leave me a comment as it'll help me out quite a bit. And I'd really appreciate it. I also have a giveaway running in my Discord for 3 UHC boosters for people who want to get into UHC and they just haven't had a boost in coins yet. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to join my Discord. All you gotta do is just react to the giveaway message and that's it, and you're entered. One last thing, I actually had to split this video into 2 parts. So if you guys want to see part 2 of this, make sure to leave a like. Let's see if we can go for 10,000 likes for part 2. Anyways, here's the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. So obviously the first thing I'm going to do is buy a Minecraft account, which I named the account 50 UHC. Then we log into hypixel for the first time and see if we can join the UHC lobby, which of course we can't because we're not high enough level. Since this is my 5th time starting a new account, I decided to buy a booster bundle off the hypixel store, so I get a lot of network level really quickly, and I also can get a decent amount of UHC coins to start out with. That way I wouldn't have to go through the pain of starting a new account with absolutely nothing, just because I've done it so many times. So anyways, I started AFKing with all my boosters active, which got my network level up super fast. We needed to get 1 score in speed UHC so I could actually see how many coins I had. So of course I joined a game to try and get 1 kill. And at my first PvP encounter on the server, I get B-hopped on. The first player I fight is cheating, but what else would you expect from hypixel? So I joined another game, and this time I went a little bit better. I end up getting a few kills. I get this guy with a chest plate, and then I kill a full iron near the border. The last 2 players try and clean me up, so I leave and I let them fight. I come back when the last player is low, and I kill him pretty easily, and in my second game on hypixel, I get called out for cheating, which I found pretty funny. Now that I can see how many coins I have, I realized that after both of my boosters ended, we managed to get 712,000 coins. We also needed to collect all of our leveling rewards so that we can get all of the arcade coins to transfer into even more UHC coins to buy more crafts to begin with. So I started working on all that, which took a long time. After I finished that, I realized that I had almost 1 million UHC coins to start out with, which is absolutely insane. I pretty much just wanted to make sure to buy stuff that was going to be able to use most of these games. So I bought prestige weaponsmithing so I could craft a sharpness 3 every game. Plus I could also make a dragon sword. I show off everything I buy here. I buy a lot of stuff. But if you're interested to see every single thing I bought, you can just pause the video and just check it out from there. But anyways, I decided that I didn't want to get hack-exited a lot, so I was going to change my skin. So I chose the most popular skin off of Name MC and changed my account skin to that. And with all that done, it was now time for us to actually get into game 1 of our 50 games that we end up playing. Get my stone tools, and I dig down pretty much immediately in this game. I make my first quick pick, and I start finding gold really fast this game. I mine 26 gold, I make all 3 of my gold packs, and then I make my sharp 3 iron, and I go up and shear my apples so we can actually start fighting people right away. Like I said, I want to fight people really quickly in all these games. I end up being able to craft 5 golden apples, which is quite a bit for how early in the game we were. I had to 0-0 and instantly started fighting people, but there were so many people there that I kept getting cleaned up and having to fight somebody else. Like this guy who had a dragon sword, and it was doing an insane amount of damage to me. And even though he was winning the fight pretty hard, he still decided to run away, which I found pretty weird. I finally found somebody who actually wanted to commit to a fight with me after 5 or 6 people ran away or dug down from me, but I was now out of healing, so I pretty much was screwed at this point. And this guy still had healing left, half diamond, and a good sword, but I decided to try and take the fight anyways, and he ended up getting backstabbed by an even more stacked player, and I see a completely unenchanted iron guy that I think I might be able to kill, but it didn't work out for me. 0 kills in game 1. All right, game 2. We start off and get our stone tools. I get all the essential stuff I need from the surface, like leather, get some feathers so I can make arrows later, and I also get some sugar cane. I find a cave that looks pretty good, and I find a spawner, but it's already been looted. I end up getting some spiders so I can actually make a bow this game. I only end up mining 4 gold underground, but I end up making my arrows. I make my backpack, get my sharp 3 iron, because like I said, no diamonds again. I make the 1 light apple that I can, and while I'm going to 0-0, I end up finding a full iron who's completely unenchanted. I end up backstabbing this guy and ends up just running away. He kind of just takes all my hits and he doesn't really fight back at all, but I end up killing him pretty easy. After getting my first kill on this account, I end up going to 0-0 and finding another player who has diamond boots and an enchanted sword. He instantly head rushes me, and he also has a rod, which makes it really hard for me to fight him. I end up getting a good lava on him, and he goes in the water and just starts rod spamming. I try to get a good melee hit on him and then start bowing him in the water. She had a couple hits on him, but he ends up bowing back, and I don't have a lot of healing for this, and he had a lot more than I did. I try to trade some more hits with him, and it doesn't go well for me because he has a rod and I don't. I end up getting the 3 hearts, and I kind of just choke my bow shots here and end up just dying. So once again, only 1 kill in game 2. Game 3 doesn't start with that many players, but I spawn near a swamp, so I'll cut down some trees so I can get apples really easily. I get a backpack really early on. I go and collect my apples, and then I start looking for a cave pretty quickly. So I dig straight down, and I don't really end up finding anything. I end up strip mining for a very long time this game until I find a cave. And when I find the cave, I only get 12 gold. I don't get any diamonds, but I do happen to find a spawner. The spawner, I get a bunch of buckets, gunpowder, nothing great. So we end up making another sharp 3 iron. Make our 2 light apples, and then we head to the surface where we find 2 people fighting immediately at 0-0. Since the game started with like no players, there's only 14 people left at this time. So I was just trying to bow spam this half diamond guy I saw and hopefully maybe kill him. But he ends up just digging straight down on me, and I don't go after him because the other guy's behind me. I get an achievement for hitting a bunch of bow shots in a row, so that's pretty cool. The other guy as well ends up digging down as there's a full diamond that comes in, and then I go towards the roof forest behind me where there's a guy just camping on the trees. And this does not go well for me at all. He has a much better sword, even had death scythe as well. So I end up just getting caught on a tree and dying with 0 kills once again. I figured I'd show this as well because this guy kind of just rolled the full diamond that I saw. He actually was kind of cracked. I can't lie. He was a very good player. Anyways, 0 kills in game 3. Very unfortunate. Game 4. So I get all my stuff from the surface and I dig straight down. This game we actually managed to mine into some diamonds, and I was actually really hype about this. It took me 4 games, but I managed to finally find diamonds. I ended up finding 4 gold, and that was it for this cave. But I was okay with that. I ended up deciding to make obsidian because I wanted to rush the nether and go get myself a blaze rod so I can make a dragon sword. So I head to the nether and I find a blaze pretty quickly. I end up going back to the overworld. I make my dragon sword. I end up making it sharpness 3, and I go to the surface to make my 1 light apple and head to 0-0. On my way there, I find a guy who was crafting. I put a lava bucket down. I end up critting him out pretty fast. I get a head, 2 ender pearls, a rod, and half diamond for free, so I was happy about that. I end up finding another half diamond guy at 0-0, and I try to get him away from 0-0 because there was a full diamond guy there, but he ends up lagging out while chasing me, and the full diamond guy finds us and starts critting him out. So the entire time while he's trying to kill the logged out person, I am trying to kill him, drain him as much as possible. He ends up eating a lot of G heads just to get this kill on the logged out guy, but I was pretty surprised about, I think I made him eat like 2 or 3 G heads here, but I just did not have the gear to contest with him. Even though I had a better sword, he just had so much better armor. I realized that he's not going to let me go, and I only had 1 head left, so I decided to just turn around and try and fight him. I get some good combos on him here, but let's be real here. Full diamond versus half diamond on a guy who has a lot of healing as well. I had no chance. I feel like I put up a pretty decent effort here, but in the end, I did not have enough stuff, and I died with 1 kill once again. So I head into game 5, kind of disappointed with how things were going. I wanted to focus a little bit harder this game. I felt like I was doing kind of poorly, but once again, we get unlucky in the caves, and I end up having to make a sharp 3 iron again, and I only get 1 golden apple to start off with. I find 2 people fighting at 0-0. I backstab the 1 guy and kill him pretty easily, and then another guy comes in and steals the head. I don't really feel like fighting him, so I want to chase after that guy who was low. I find where he dug down. I end up shooting him once, and I dig after him. He was only a 2 hit. I was pretty happy with that. I already got 2 kills. Head back to 0-0, and I find another guy who actually has my cloak, by the way. Nice cloak. I end up doing pretty well against him in melee. I have to eat my G head, though, as he gets a head as well. Chase after him, and I get him to a 1 hit, and I kill him with my bow. 3 kills already. I was looking pretty good. I end up fighting another person. I start bowing at him. I don't actually have my rod on my hotbar, so I have to fix that real quick. I get a nice little rod combo on him, and we get a nice little melee exchange in here. He ends up running away from me, and he gets anti-cheated, so I just keep going after him. I chase after him in the forest, and I get him stuck in a really good lava. Another person comes in and only starts critting me out. Not the guy stuck in the lava for some reason, but he just crit me out, and I couldn't really get away. And the other guy just let him kill him, and I didn't really like that, but I mean, I guess it's just how it goes. I only got 3 kills, but we'll take it. Game number 6. So this game, I actually get a little bit luckier in caving, I guess. I managed to mine a little bit of gold. I find a cave that finally has some more diamonds. That's right. We ended up getting 8 gold and 5 diamonds to finally make a sharpness 3 diamond sword. I ended up going to the surface. I make both of my light apples. And after a long time, I only managed to fight 1 person who ended up just bow spamming me and eating a lot of healing. I try and put up as much of a fight as I can, but when it comes down to it, I got really unlucky this game. I don't know what else to say. We died with 0 kills. Pretty pathetic. Getting into lucky game number 7, I was really hoping for a win here. Luckily for me, I find a person who ends up logging out, and they were a full leather, which means we actually get to start off with a free head, and also leather armor. That's pretty cool too. But I dig straight down, manage to buy some gold, find some diamonds. We get 8 gold, 3 diamonds. We'll take it. That's all we need. I make my sharpness 2. I didn't have level for sharpness 3 yet. I make a G head, and I see somebody in my cave. I go after them. Turns out, they didn't have any armor. We'll take that. Easy kill. And at this point, got 2 G heads, sharpness 3 diamond. couple gaps, and I was feeling pretty good about this game. The luck keeps going as I go to 0-0, and I end up one-tapping Chris and fighting that person who was chasing him. And I actually do pretty well in this fight here. He tries to run away, but he's not going to get away from me. I managed to kill him in one more hit, and at this point I wanted to just keep going and see if I can keep getting more kills. I end up finding some more people fighting in the water, so I make a boat. It didn't really work out for me though. I ended up getting bow spammed in the water, which is not a lot of fun. I keep losing my boats. I start chasing after the guy who was bow spamming in the water, and I get him really low here, but we ended up getting backstabbed, so I end up fighting him as well. Just turned into me fighting a lot of people here. I had a decent amount of healing, so I decided to just keep going in. The problem was everybody else had a lot of healing as well. I didn't really expect that. I see a third person come in, so I want to disengage. I come back to one-tap the guy with the chest plate, and the second guy decides to try and head rush me once again. And then the other guy comes in, and it turns out that he's bee-hopping, which was very, very scary. He was just like flying everywhere. I managed to dig down from him, and he was actually pretty low, so I two-hit him, so the bee-hopper was out of the game. The other guy was also pretty low. He had found somebody else, so I managed to one-tap him. And the person he was fighting also was pretty low, so I managed to two-tap him as well. This game was pretty much just going perfect at this point. I have 7 kills, 3/4 diamond, and I'm pretty happy with how it's going. Off to 0-0, I find a one-piece guy who had just gotten the kill. He tried to run away from me, and he managed to get pretty far. I didn't really know at first, but it turned out he actually had potions, which is why he was running so fast. Honestly, ended up putting up a pretty good fight. It did a decent amount of damage to me, but I do end up dropping him, getting blaze powder, and making Hermes boots. Because at the time, you could craft them even without having to craft. And now at this point, I pretty much was just going around looking for full irons, trying to get more kills, trying to get more score, you know. I find a couple of them that are just completely unenchanted that I crit out pretty much immediately. I find one guy that I end up hitting into lava, and it was a very sad death for him. Poor Toaster, my bad guy. Oh, the gold toaster. I do end up finding one more player 33 seconds before deathmatch. I end up eating a head on him, and I pretty much kill him in like 5 seconds. So kind of glad I ate the head. It got another kill before a deathmatch. In a deathmatch, I just go in. I kind of just, you know, roll over these guys. This person didn't even have a chest plate on for some reason. I killed them very fast because, you know, they don't have a chest plate. And they actually had a diamond chest plate on the ground. I don't really get it. One more full iron is the guy who's left and did not really put up much of a fight. I end up winning the game with 15 kills, and he calls me the biggest tryhard in history. Thank you for that. I'm going to use that in my thumbnail. But yeah, first win. I was pretty hype about it. Before game number 8, I actually hit the tree jump in the lobby, which I was pretty proud of. But yeah, once again, I spawn in. I end up having to strip mine once again, and I find another person in my cave who actually ends up logging out. So I just obby trap him while he's AFK, and I get a free kill and 2 diamonds as well. So we start off with a head and diamonds. I mine some gravel and find more diamonds behind there. So this game was also going pretty well. I got 14 gold and 9 diamonds to start off with, plus the head and the 2 diamonds that he had as well. Make a chest plate, sharp 3 diamond sword, make my prot 2 chest plate I head to the surface, where before I can even get my apples, I end up finding another player. I was pretty intimidated as I was having flashbacks to Technoplane and MCU 2. But I decided to go in on him, and I had to eat my G head, but we dropped them pretty fast, so I'll take another kill. Can't complain about it. Make myself another G head, and I make diamond boots to go with it. I head towards 0-0, and I find some loot on the ground, including a head and a tarn helm and an ender pearl. I then get backstabbed by a very brave one-piece diamond armor player. But that doesn't really end up going too well for him, as I kill him very fast, and he actually ends up dropping with a golden head. After that fight, I go back to 0-0 to witness a full diamond guy with a fusion helmet getting bee-hopped on by an aggressive 3/4 diamond guy. I run away to craft a pickaxe, and I find out that the bee-hopper actually dies with a legit player. I make my way over there to see if there's a one-piece guy sitting above the legit player who killed the bee-hopper, as he's actually forge trapped him. And I decide that I need to kill this guy to try and get his dragon sword and make sure that I can be the one to kill the full diamond guy, because I need that loot if I want to win the game. I avoid getting obby trapped here a couple of times, and I do manage to actually kill the full diamond guy, which pretty much sets me up to win this game. I got a lot of really good loot. Sharpness 3 dragon sword. I made some fusion armor and got pants. Plus I already had the helmet from him. So I decided it was time to go fight more people. I find a half diamond guy. Pretty much at this point, I was just going to roll over most people. They were just going to drop with healing. That's what exactly happened here. I made a sharpness 4 dragon sword, and I found this guy right before DM, and I managed to kill him with 1 second on the clock. So I was hyped about that. In deathmatch, there wasn't a whole lot of competition. I found a guy who only had diamond boots, and he was just kind of running away until he turned. And yeah, he wasn't too much of a problem. In middle, there was a guy trying to enchant his armor. And also, once again, speed 2, sharpness 4 dragon sword. This guy was just not going to last very long. He tried to out-heal my damage, but did not end up going too well. The last guy tries to backstab me and see if he can manage to drop me, but let's be real here. Once you get that loot and you're snowballing, there's pretty much nothing that'll stop me. I win 2 games in a row with 9 kills, and I'm very hyped how it's going. All right, so I get into game number 9, looking for a three-peat, looking for a back-to-back-to-back win. This game I dig down, and there's actually somebody in my strip mine. They were kind of mining to me. They ended up calling me cute, which I didn't really like. They were kind of just being weird. I ended up mining no gold and no diamonds and had to fight them right away because they were kind of just stalking me. I did manage to actually get them stuck in lava here and crit them out. They got me at a half HP, but I still did manage to kill them decently easy. And I made a sharpness 3 iron. Made a G head out of the gold they had, and I went to 0-0. On the way, I found a spawner that actually had some gunpowder and some iron. There's a spider spawner as well, which means I can get a free rod and a free bow. Go to 0-0, and there's actually a guy there with a diamond chest plate. I don't really wanted that because I didn't have any diamond armor yet. So I G head rush him, and I get him incredibly low here. He's just running away, but I knew there was a guy behind me on Daredevil, and I wanted to see if I could make sure to get the loot and not get all my stuff stolen. So I decided to focus on trying to get the guy with the Daredevil out of the way. But this guy ended up digging down on 0 HP. So I decided I was going to have to actually fight the half diamond guy who was on Daredevil. And he was actually kind of stacked. He had some healing, half diamond, sharpness 3 sword probably. And I was kind of getting rolled and I had no healing at this point. I was just bow spamming this guy, trying to get him away from me, see if I can maybe drop him and bow. Just by bow spamming him, you know, the classic Scotty move. And then the guy who actually dug down died in lava. I tried to click his loot and I couldn't, and it got me killed. I was very, very sad. All right, here we are, game number 10. I got spawned in the water, but luckily I had lily pads to get to the other side. I dig down and actually find a spawner pretty much right away. It's a spider spawner again, which means a rod and a bow. In the chest, I get some gunpowder, which means I could probably get a dragon sword if I find diamonds. And lucky for me, I ended up finding a decent amount of diamonds this game. We'll take it. I made diamond pants, a diamond sword, made my blaze rod, made a dragon sword, made it sharp 3, and got to the surface pretty much immediately. As soon as I get to the surface, I instantly see a player. And I killed him very quickly. Sharpness 3 dragon sword just absolutely shreds early on in the game. And then I find some guy on a mountain, and I think I scared this guy so much he dropped his mouse. Well, that's another kill. He's also smelting up some gold I got to take. He was fighting a guy with a chest plate. I really wanted that chest plate. He almost trapped me, but I avoided it without even seeing it. This guy tries to clean me up, but come on, dude. You're full iron. I have a sharpness 3 dragon sword. You're not gonna win this, dude. I dropped him quickly and got some healing off of him. I find some more people fighting, and I backstab a guy with diamond boots. And he tries to commit to the fight with Andurl, but once again, dude, if you get sharpness 3 dragon sword early on, you're just gonna shred. Also, I was really proud of that lava. Just saying, I like that lava. That was clean. The guy who he was chasing comes to fight me, and dude, they just don't learn. I'm just gonna drop you that quick. It's gonna happen. I find another guy who has a diamond helmet, which is the last piece I need. So I start going after them. They run into the forest, and they have somebody else that comes in and backstabs me. For a second here, these guys, they try and like 2v1 me, but let's be real here. I was too stacked. There really was no chance. I end up killing the full iron here, and they get some more healing off of there. And then the other guy tries to run away, but you just can't run away, man. It's not gonna happen. Nice try. At this point, I was super stacked. I find another full iron who tries to dig down on me. That did not go well for him, as you can see here. I'm up to 12 gaps and a lot of healing. I find 2 more people fighting in a 1x1. I dig down, which I normally don't do. I got a little bit scared here because I thought I almost got obby trapped, but somehow I got pushed down. And we're in a 1x1 here, and I just have better stuff, more healing. Xerneas tried, but in the end, he did not end up winning this fight. So, I'm looking pretty good here. Make some fusion armor, get diamond boots, find another full iron, who doesn't really know what they're doing, I guess. They kind of just run away from me, and they also get killed very, very quickly. And then find another person with a diamond helmet, and I don't know, this person kind of seemed like they were like cheating, but I don't really know. They were getting really insane hits on me, but I still was just too geared anyways. There was no way I was gonna die. They drop with healing, which I was pretty happy with. I also end up making a sharpness 4 dragon sword here. Then we get to DM where some people try and fight in front of me, and my kill gets stolen here, which I was sad about. So I was like, dude, I'm not letting this guy get away. He just stole my kill. Then there's this 3/4 guy who's pretty confident going in. I heard him drink a potion before he went in, so I was a little bit spooked, but I decided, you know what? I'm too stacked. We'll just see what happens here. And yeah, I gotta be honest, I did not really expect him to drop this quickly and also drop with G heads. The last guy I didn't think was too stacked because I didn't see him get too many kills in this game, so I decided just to go in, and I was pretty hyped because I was about to get a 15 kill dub Zeus puts up a pretty decent fight here, but here we are, another 15 kill win. And at this point, I'm just super happy with how things are going. Game 11, I'm trying to get another back-to-back win here. Find a nice little cave and already find diamonds and gold right next to each other. We ended up getting 26 gold and 6 diamonds out of this cave. Once again, I find another spawner. And in the spawner, I got more gunpowder. So, make a blaze rod, which lets me make a dragon sword. So I get a sharpness 3 dragon, and we can just go up right away again. Make a bunch of healing, and off we go to find some people. Near 0-0, I find some people actually like underground fighting. And even though I don't usually do it, I ended up digging down on these people. I, for some reason, couldn't hit that guy. But I still dig down on him, and with sharpness 3 dragon sword, I wasn't losing this 1v1. However, people start digging down on me, and my pick breaks. Somebody digs down, I get him stuck in his own lava. That was just brutal for that poor guy. But dude, the people just keep coming down. And I get a little bit scared here. This very much close to death because this guy has G heads and I don't have anything like that crafted. I end up getting a nice little lava bucket on him here, and my pickaxe actually comes back with 0 durability because it has unbreaking. So I get to break the block and I kill him. Not too bad. Another person digs down on me though. It was also another full iron. Sharpness 3 dragon shreds through him, and now I have 4 kills. I'm now 3/4 diamond with a Prot 2 chest. I make a ton of G heads here because I had so many heads and so much gold from all those kills. And I go to 0-0 and I find a player, and I tell you what, this was one of the most annoying fights of my entire life. I am not kidding you, bro. This guy wanted to live so much. During the fight, some random just One Piece guy came in and kind of just let me crit him out. I didn't even get the head for this. This guy actually came in and stole the head. I actually shot this guy so many times that his helmet ended up breaking. He was just running and bow spamming. I think we both ended up draining each other of like just a ton of healing. I finally get this guy to a 1-hit and I kill him with my bow. Trust me, that fight was annoying. After I kill him, make a sharp 4 drag. Then I find another half diamond person who tries to block me off here with this water pool. It was an interesting play. It almost worked out for them, but let's be real here. Oh, it's just 2 stacks. Sharp 4 drag is just too strong. And then find another 3/4 person right before deathmatch. They only have an apprentice sword. I have sharp 3 drag. Their armor is not that good compared to mine. They didn't really fight back a whole lot. Tried to block off, and I ended up killing them pretty easy. In deathmatch, I find a full iron. He gets just an insane flint steal on me. Cal 68 was crazy. Just the best player in the world. I find another full iron. Crit them out really easy. I kill this half diamond guy pretty easy. He wasn't even looking at me. He tried to swim in lava for some reason. Last 2 guys are kind of just 1v2 bowing me. At this point, I mean, I still had too much healing. I didn't really mind if I was getting 1v2'd. I pretty much knew that they didn't have any healing left, so I was going to win the fight no matter what. The last guy tries to come in for a melee exchange, but he had no healing. And I end up winning the game with 13 kills. Back-to-back wins. We have an 8.42 KD. I was absolutely ecstatic with how that was. Game 12, I was hoping for a 3-peat, but this game was very, very quick. So let's just say I only mined 4 gold in my cave, and then I found this guy who had a chest plate, and I try to block off the cave so he doesn't run away, but I don't really realize he has a staircase straight to the surface, and he blocks me off. By the time I get to the surface, there's actually a guy sitting above. There's not the guy with just the chest plate. There's actually a guy who was decently good at the game. I end up getting him 3 HP, and I die. But yeah. In game 13, here we are. I end up strip mining straight into diamonds this game, which is pretty nice. We ended up getting 23 gold and 9 diamonds from this cave. I find another spawner, which gives me more gunpowder, which I use to make a blaze rod, and then I make dragon sword. You guys know where this is going. Get sharp 3 again, and I go to the surface. I instantly find some people fighting. This guy runs straight into fire. Gives me pretty much a free kill. I already have a head and a rod from that guy. End up finding another guy with diamond boots. He was unenchanted sword. He tries to get away here, but I end up just dropping him, and I get some healing off of him, which I was pretty happy about. And then find some people that were fighting underground, and I try to dig down on them, and this guy was just completely invisible. I mean, I don't understand how this just happens, but I just couldn't see this guy, and he was just hitting me. So I left to go relog on the server. And when I come back, I see him on the surface. He's actually appearing to me now, which is good. He's a little bit laggy. He was kind of hitting my ghost. So I end up killing him very fast. Then I find another guy who has bloodlust. So I try and drop him as quickly as possible, hoping that I can get bloodlust so I could get it to sharpness 4 when I get 6 kills to make a sharp 4 drag. After I drop him, I find some more people fighting. These guys are just like towering up. I don't really exactly know what's happening here. I go after the guy who was trying to build up though. He's also very laggy, it appears. I'm assuming that's what this was. It was really weird. He gets stuck on a lily pad here. Very unfortunate for him. I kill him with bloodlust to get sharpness 3 on it to make sharpness 4. And then I find this guy. And he's been accusated pretty much the entire game by everybody in the server. Yet I'm the one that gets anti-cheated here when I put a block into the water pool. But yeah, I can definitely tell this guy's cheating. He doesn't take any knockback at all from any of my rods. And aim the death match. I find this guy who just gets a kill, steal his head, and I managed to kill him pretty easily here. I don't know why he has gold boots on. I guess it was just to, you know, look cool or something, but kill him pretty quick, get the head. I watched this guy just 8 block this poor full iron. And I'm like, the only way I'm probably gonna kill this guy is if I get him into a corner and just, I don't know, hope that I have better stuff than him, even though I'm not even full diamond. And yeah, that did not really work out for me. This guy was just, he was insane. I don't know what to say. He was just cheating and better than me, I guess. That's pretty cool. But we lose to a blatant cheater. Very unfortunate. All right, game 14. Try not to be discouraged about dying to a cheater. And I'm finding a cave down here that has a creeper, so I get gunpowder. And in the first chest, I find 2 diamonds. So pretty much, I already have a dragon sword. This cave has actually turned out to be insane. I ended up finding a diamonds here, find another vein of diamonds here, and then I find another vein of diamonds here. We end up mining 46 gold and 20 diamonds from this cave in only like, I don't know, like 11 minutes or so. So we get sharpness 3 drag. We go to the surface and we make a bunch of golden apples. Then we make 7 here. And I find just a place where there's people were fighting, and this guy just suffocates in a wall. I guess he got obby trapped. I pick up a ton of healing, a bunch of heads. Somebody else tries to dig down on me, but I mean, at this point, I'd already had so much good armor from caving. He wasn't really gonna kill me. He got me pretty low though. I really do hate dig down fights. I don't know why I dug down so many times when I was playing this account. I usually like refuse to down at all, but I killed this guy here. Then I find another guy who has high Leviathan in this forest here. Last piece of diamond armor I need to be full diamond. We trade hits here, but when it comes down to it, I was just gonna win this fight. I had better stuff. The dragon sword, like I said, I've been praising it this entire video. It's just too good. I find some guys trying to swim up water into a sky base. I knock him down, and Dr. Teddy Bear, he kind of just gives up here in a second. You know, I'm sorry, Dr. Teddy Bear. I had to do it. It had to happen, man. In deathmatch, I find a full diamond unenchanted guy who was shooting me off of a full iron who was just AFK. And I was not gonna let him take my kill, dude. That was my kill. I worked hard for that one, okay? I chased after him for a minute, but then I decided to go after some other people. You know, I like my kills. I managed to get that kill on the full iron, and I also go after the full diamond guy because I know that he's low. I want to see if I can kill him. a diamond boots guy comes in, and he's like very confident he's gonna win this fight. Did not go out for him. I don't really end up looting like half the stuff over there. Just decided to start going after more players. Full diamond guy's on 0, and I managed to one-tap him here in a second. Just like that, there's only 2 other people left. This guy tries to backstab me while I am crafting with lava. He misses his lava. I end up just critting this guy out with my dragon sword. 8 a G head because I have 6. Trade hits with him a little bit, and he's dead. Last guy is unenchanted full diamond. He did not want to melee at all. He kind of just kept running and bowing. He actually asked me to give him the win for free, and I told him he had to work for it. And yeah, turns out I can just 360 him, get the win. 9 kills. I'll take it. My 5th win. I was pretty happy. Getting into game 15 here, we spawn in here and I get all my stuff. I dig into a cave that actually has diamonds in it right away. I'm out of the diamonds with Philos and I find a full leather in my cave and then an obby trapping. I'm sorry to this person. They probably didn't ever play the game again, but I needed the head. And you know what? What leather armor too. I like the leather armor. That's nice. I'll find some more diamonds here right at the zombie. We ended up mining 15 gold and 11 diamonds this game. I end up accidentally forgetting I was gonna make a dragon sword, so I make a sharpness 1 diamond sword, which screws me up because now I can only make a sharpness 2 dragon sword. But it was whatever. When I get to the surface, I find a half diamond guy and I start fighting him, and I find out that he's actually bee hopping. I did not like very much. I dig down from him because I didn't want to, you know, fight him on the surface if he's bee hopping. I watchdog report him. He ends up getting banned by a mod, and then he gets killed while disconnected. Another player also got banned and killed while disconnected. So somebody got really stacked of hopper loot. Anyways, I find a nice little full iron I can kill pretty quickly here. They did not get to put themselves out with their water, so crit them out pretty easy. We'll take that kill for sure. And then find a full iron who was crafting a dragon sword and sharpness books at a lava pool, which worked out for me because it meant I could make myself a sharpness 3 dragon sword finally. In deathmatch, I ended up fighting the guy who got all the hopper loot, and he was just too stacked. I pretty much had no chance. Honestly, the bee hoppers just ruined this game by, you know, allowing somebody to get so stacked just from, you know, killing them while disconnected. So, unlucky for me, a 3-kill death, but it's okay. Alright, so we hop into game 16 with higher hopes. I dig straight down here, and I end up strip mining into some diamonds this game, which is always nice. We end up getting 0 gold and 9 diamonds. Then there ends up being a person in my cave, and this is kind of the reason why I didn't get any gold, is because this guy stalked me for 5 minutes, dude. He literally would not let me do, like, anything. He just followed me around the entire time. which is always fun. And yeah, this is what happens to people when they stalk me, dude. I don't know why you would waste all that time trying to stalk me and kill me when you end up not even doing like half my health. Like, come on, man. Just don't. Just play the game, bro. Also, yeah, I kind of tactically crouched on his body. Oops. I then craft a blaze rod so I can make myself a dragon sword because, you know, I really like my dragon sword. I only had enough levels for sharp 2. I go to 0-0 and I find a bunch of loot on the ground. I don't really know exactly what happened here, but I only pick up a little bit of the good stuff. And then I end up fighting the guy who turns out to be Diego. And it did not really go too well for me. He's a G head here. I only have a regular head from the guy that I killed. It couldn't make it a G head because I didn't have enough gold. And yeah, he ends up eating another head right at the end here and I am dead. But that's okay because game 17 is going to be better, right guys? Right? I end up mining 29 gold, no diamonds, so I have to make a sharpness 3 iron once again. I make both my light apples and 2 extra golden apples as well, and I head towards 0-0. On my way, I end up finding a full diamond person who people kept saying was bee hopping, so I instantly turned around and ran away from that. Then I found a person who was just fishing and I try and fight them. They actually end up fighting back. They go in for the fight and they end up running away after about 2 seconds. I hit a nice little LNG here. I was proud of that for some reason. I don't know why. For them, they mess up their jump. I mess up my jump. It was pretty weird all around, but I get the kill and I'll take it. Not bad. The full diamond I ran from that everybody said was bee hopping ended up dying to somebody else, and that person said L. So pretty much figured that that person was bee hopping as well. So I watchdog reported them. Anyways, deathmatch. I find a full iron and kill them very quickly, just because I mean they had literally nothing. They also said help me in chat right before I fought them, which is interesting. And the full diamond person comes in, and yeah, they are indeed bee hopping. So once again, another death. Person who is just not legit. I found this kill board pretty interesting. 18 kills, 8 kills, and 2 kills. Very fast game. Alright, game number 18. The goal was to not die to a bee hopper this game. I find a nice little cave here that has some diamonds in it, which is always nice. We end up mining 18 gold and 6 diamonds this game. I find a spawner again, which gives me gunpowder again. So I make another blaze rod, and I end up making a dragon sword. I also make 2 light apples, and I make a sharpness 3 dragon sword. I see a player who's completely unenchanted, and he's a baka skin, which for some reason that scared me. I was like, this guy might be bee hopping, so I ran into a cave, and the person actually chased, and let me tell you, they were definitely not cheating. I don't know why I was so scared. I don't know, dude. For some reason, I just see a baka skin, I think, cheating for some reason. But we killed him pretty easy, so we get that free head. Anyways, I see a lot of people accusating this guy in chat, so I watched. I'll report him. That'll come into play later. I see 2 people fighting, and both have diamond pants, which I find weird in the first place. But watches one of the players die, and I go in, and I actually backstab this guy, and he just tries to run away from me, but I have sharp 3 drag, dude. You're not gonna get away from me, so I crit him out. There we go. I get that nice little kill. While I'm looting, I hear a sound. It sounds like somebody above me. And yeah, no, there was a guy above me. Just the full diamond guy for some reason. I run into the cave because this is the guy that everybody said was bee hopping. I'm like, maybe I can, I don't know, kill him in this cave somehow. It's kind of my only chance. I'll have a bucket, and of course, yeah, he's definitely bee hopping. And I try to do my best here, but I don't know. I guess he also had G heads. Could not kill him. It was worth a try. Anyways, I know something weird about this guy. He can teleport. He literally just teleported a couple 100 blocks right there. I'm assuming that's how he killed me as well. He just has teleport hacks. I mean, he literally just TP'd like 600 blocks right there to 0-0. And I just couldn't believe it, dude. I had to leave this in the video. Like, are you kidding me? This guy can teleport. He literally just teleported that guy. That's insane. For some reason, he tosses the guy all this healing in DM. And I find out he only gets 19 kills. You telling me you can TP and you only get 19 kills? Come on, bro. You for real? Alright, so after getting bee hopped on 2 times in a row, in game number 19, I was hoping it wouldn't be 3 in a row. So I end up finding a cave that it has an enderman in it. And this is my first enderman that I found while playing on this account. As you can see, I get the achievement down there and I get an ender pearl. I end up mining 17 gold this game. It, of course, had no diamonds for some reason. I find another spawner. I found so many spawners, it's insane, but no good books once again. Get some gunpowder though, like a blaze rod. And this time I actually make a book of thought, which is a sharpness 2 fire aspect 1 book that I will put on my iron sword and make sharpness 3 fire 1 iron. End up going to the surface. I make 3 golden apples and I go towards 0-0. I see a name underground and it turns out he's trapping. I see that he gets a kill and I'm like, you know what, whatever, I'll just take down on him. I don't really care. So I take down on this guy and it's usually not a good decision. I don't really like taking down on people. This guy eats a G hat, I'm pretty sure. I get stuck on this little ladder right here. And I don't know, I kill him, but I get really low. It was a pretty stupid decision. Anyways, while looting, somebody starts taking down on me. And I was like, wait, this guy is taking super fast. This is not okay. He hits me through a block here, so yeah, I know he's cheating. So once again, another bee hopper. I actually managed to get out of here though. He still hit me through blocks, but I get out on half a heart. And this guy just starts burning in my lava as I'm escaping out of here. And I'm like, okay, maybe I can get away here. I'm running away, and I keep hitting F5 just in case this guy might, you know, be behind me. But I was like, you know what? I'm in the clear. I think we're chilling. Yeah, let's get away here. And then bam, I'm just dead. This guy he came out of nowhere. And he also left my fire sword thing. I didn't even take it. So I kept watching this guy, and he ends up fighting another bee hopper. So we have a nice little bee hop battle right here, which is, you know, pretty much the hypixel classic. Yeah, I was like, you know, maybe it should be time to call it a night here. The bee hoppers are pretty aggressive. The one that killed me actually ended up winning this fight here. And the guy that he killed, he got banned by Watchdog literally immediately after. I'm pretty sure it was Full Iron thought that the guy who killed him actually got banned, so he went in. And then when he finds out that it is not the case, he tries to run away and dig down. Yeah, this poor Full Iron. It was not a good time. Anyways, I found out how the guy killed me because he also has a teleport hack thing. He actually teleported to, guess what? Another bee hopper. Dude, I just, it was like, I don't know, dude. There was so many bee hoppers. Why did so many people cheat? I don't know. This Full Iron, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna go into this fight for some reason, and instantly turns away. I just found that super funny. The bee hopper who killed me is, I don't know what a client he is, but it's super aggressive. He ends up actually killing this bee hopper as well. And the Full Iron's like, you know what? My time to shine. Time to go in. And yeah, he also just dies. I don't know why he went in. Anyways, I'm sitting around and I see that a mod has actually came in and banned a different bee hopper. So I put in chat to get the bee hopper to kill me too. And it turns out he actually did. He got him. So the bee hopper got banned. I was pretty happy about that. You know, I feel like I made a little impact there and said thank you to the mod. That was pretty cute. Nice little interaction. But yeah, I died with one kill. So pretty sad. All right, so game number 20. We just got B-upped on in, I think, 3 games in a row. So I was trying not to go for 4, but this is hypixel, so, you know. Anyways, I'm at 19 gold here, 0 diamonds once again, so another shark 3 iron rush. I make my light apple, and then I see that a lot of people are accusating somebody and saying they're bee-hopping, so I decided to watchdog report them. Anyways, I go to 0-0, and I see some people fighting here. I'm like, you know what? That guy's pretty low. I'm gonna go in and see if I can kill him. I missed my hit completely. I don't know exactly what happened there, but it was whatever. It didn't really matter because I end up hitting this guy away from him. I almost get close enough to hit him, but he rods me away. So I turn on the guy behind me, get a nice little combo on him. I notice he's also on 7 HP. I end up chasing him. He digs down. I actually dig after him, and I end up 2-hitting him. And I loot all of his stuff, but not a bad first kill. Anyways, I go to the surface, and I hear somebody gets a kill pretty much right beside me. So I start going after the guy who just gets that kill, and this guy just runs away, doesn't really fight back a whole lot. Hits me like twice, but he's running away, and I just crit him out in the back while he's healing. I don't really know what he was thinking here, but I get pretty much a free kill here, and I think I get an extra head out of that guy too. I loot all of his stuff, and then I see a guy with a chest plate, and I notice that it's a Steve skin, and it's the guy who I actually had to watchdog report, and once again, I get B-hopped on for the 4th time in a row, which is very, very sad. And this guy, he only ended up getting up 18 kills as well, but only a 2-kill loss, so kind of sad about that. All right, game number 21. We're going for 5 B-hoppers in a row, maybe? Possibly. Anyways, I dig down, finally find some diamonds again, which is nice. This cave is actually pretty good. We got 28 gold and 10 diamonds. Make a diamond chestplate and a diamond sword. We didn't end up getting any gunpowder this time, so it was just a sharp 3 diamond rush. I get up to the surface, and I see somebody right in a cave, like by the surface, and guess what? He's also cheating. I see where he's digging, so I ended up placing a lava bucket on him, and I figured that he didn't have a water bucket, and I was correct. I did end up digging down because I didn't want to get B-hopped on. I made a light apple, and I ate it. This guy actually came after me a little bit, so I kind of just hit his feet a little bit. He was already pretty low because of the lava. I end up hitting him 2 more times, and there he is. Half diamond for free for me, and I get a cheater out of the game. Can't complain about that. And I was going to 0-0, see a Full Iron here. He ender pearls straight into tall grass. That was pretty funny. He tries to fight me here. He gives me a good lava, but it didn't really matter. I had so much better stuff. End up almost not getting the kill because somebody came and tried to clean it up and steal it. I run away from him, and I see 2 people underground fighting, and I actually go after them for some reason. I don't really know why. And I see somebody behind me. Turns out this is the guy that everybody's been hacking in this game, who apparently he's also, yeah, just a B-hopper, and he cheats pretty hard as well. As you can see here, he's just hitting me through blocks and stuff. I make a quick pick, and ended up getting backstabbed by the other person who was in the cave, which is actually pretty good for me because they had diamond pants. That's exactly what I needed so I could be full diamond. Pretty easy kill, and I'm full diamond now. I see a train of people and I try to get a kill, but I did not get the kill still, unfortunately. I did get an Ender out of there though, and I see people were fighting right beside me. This guy gets the kill and I'm trying to go in. He kind of destroys me here. I definitely get destroyed, but I actually try and keep him off the heads though. I get him pretty low. The cheater comes in and starts hitting us both at the same time, which is not very fun. I had a G head on him and I actually get him pretty low here, I think. Of course, the other guy who got the kill originally is trying to loot his heads, but I wasn't allowing that. I get him down to 4 HP. He tries to run away, get one more hit on him, and then I hit him with a bow shot, so he is dead. So now it's just me versus the cheater. I end up crafting some fusion armor. I get a fusion helmet, which is nice. The cheater, I try not to melee at all because, you know, I didn't think I was going to be able to kill him. So I was just bow spamming him a little bit. He was blocking off and everything. He puts himself in like a 1-by-1. I almost obby trap him, but I messed it up. I was a little bit too slow. It's okay, though. This guy just hit me through blocks. It's cool. It's chill. I really want to get this guy out of the game because I don't want to cheat anybody else. So I try to dig straight down on him. And guess what he does? He actually suicide obby traps both of us. And since I'm not on my YouTube rank account, I can't get out of the obsidian. I actually get anti-cheated and kicked out of the game. I come back, eat a G-head, and try and break it with my unenchanted stone pickaxe. And yeah, you guys can probably guess how that one went. It did not end very well for me. Ended up dying because of a suicide obby trap from a cheater, who then puts an L in chat, which is never fun. All right, game 22, we spawned in the jungle. Fun. I end up mining 30 gold and no diamonds once again. Getting pretty unlucky with diamonds recently. I hear a ton of mobs and I don't see that many, so I decided to relog, and that was a good decision because there were so many mobs there that were invisible. I try and kill all the mobs, so I do see an enderman there and a bunch of creepers, so I know that I'll be able to make fire aspect of this game if I end up getting the ender pearl and all the gunpowder. There was so many mobs though. Anyways, I kill the enderman, I get the ender pearl, I make all my healing, which is 4 gaps, I make the fire aspect book, and I make it sharpness 3, fire 1, iron, and after that I end up heading up to the surface where I find a person who's clean iron and it has an enchanted diamond sword, so I try and see if I can kill him pretty quickly here. He ends up just trying to eat a lot of healing and trying to run away, but I get a bunch of hits on him on the back for free. He blocks up here, and I know he's really low HP, so I try to crit him out before he eats the gap, but I don't manage to do it. And then out of nowhere, just a full diamond player comes in, and a lot of people were actually accusing this guy of b-hopping, so I was like, I'm just gonna run away. After running for a bit, I end up running into like 3 people, and they all started going for me, which was not very fun. But I finally single one out, and I decide I'm gonna try and fight this guy and get the half diamond from him. So I bought him a couple of times. He's already on 7 HP here, so I figured I was gonna be able to win this fight pretty easily here. I hit him one more time, and then with the last shot, I kill him, and I get the half diamond armor, and I think I make a G-head as well. Then I get chased by another full iron here. I have to eat my G-head. They have an andrel, and I don't have that much healing, so I decided to run away as they also have a G-head. I try and bow send them off of me, and then of course I run into another full diamond player. I'm at 3.5 hearts. I have no healing. I get hit one more time, and I feel like I'm pretty much dead here. The full iron is still going for me, even though he's getting chased by a full diamond. I try both with this full diamond, but he ends up eating a head, and I'm gonna die here to a guy that killed the bee-hopper apparently, so I guess he deserved it. Anyways, game 22, only got 1 kill. Very unfortunate indeed. All right, hop into game number 23 here. Hoping not to get b-hopped on this game, and I managed to mine 8 diamonds and 5 gold this game, which means I can make some diamond armor and a diamond sword with sharpness 3 on it. I go up to the surface, and I see a guy who's full diamond, and I remember the people were accusing this guy for b-hop, so I decided to watchdog report him, and I go back up to the surface, and guess what? He was just waiting there for me. And yeah, he was indeed b-hopping. I did not really have much of a counterplay here, so I try and dig down and suicide obby trap, but he ends up killing me. 0 kills in game 23. Game 24, and I'm hoping not to get b-hopped on because a lot of the later games I've been getting b-hopped on. I managed to mine 11 gold and no diamonds, so not too lucky in that department. I have to make a sharpness 3 iron again, and I end up finding 2 endermen before I go up to the surface though, which is nice, but no gunpowder, so I can't make any fire aspect books. Go up to the surface and I find a clean unenchanted iron, so I figured I would just kill him really easy pretty quick. And yeah, that's what happens. But you know what? Put up a good fight. Keep going to 0-0 and I find another full iron. This guy has actually an apprentice sword and an apprentice helmet though. But once again, still not too much of a problem. So I'm like, hey, this game's going pretty well. So I head towards 0-0 and I find another player who's just full iron. I eat a G-head on him, and as he tries to run away, he really can't get there. I end up just ender pearling him to drop him faster. Drop him with 3 gaps. I was pretty happy. Until I then get b-hopped on once again by a full diamond player. This guy's also got Squad W in his name, dude. Come on. I also watch Trainwrecks, dude. Come on, please. All right, game 25. I'm hoping to go off on a good note here in my first half of games because it's the last one of the video. I mined 37 gold this game and no diamonds. So I have to make a sharpness 3 iron sword once again. I go up to the surface and I make a bunch of healing. I get 5 gaps. Go towards 0-0 and look at that. I've already seen a bee hopper. Very unlucky. I watched Rogue report him and hope he gets banned, and I just want to try and stay alive this game so that I can actually hopefully win if he gets banned. So I find 2 people fighting, and this poor guy gets backstabbed. I just 2-hit him. It was very unfortunate for that guy, but I'll take it. I get a rod and a bow off of that, so pretty happy with myself. I fight the other guy who he was fighting, and he eats a head, but I think I have a better sword, and I also eat a head, and I end up dropping him pretty fast as well. He dropped with an ender pearl and some good stuff. While I was looting, I saw somebody behind me, so I decided to see if I could bait him by taking my armor off. But he comes out a little bit. He doesn't end up taking the bait, so I try to ender pearl and catch him off, like, guard. But yeah, he ends up just being able to run away because I hit him too far. He's just running away on his backstab, and I'm like, you know, this guy might be trapping. He just does not want to fight back at all. And yeah, turns out he was trapping. I kind of thought so. I just wait here for a second, and then I end up just hitting a bow shot on him, and he was a one-hit. So look at that. Get another kill. 3 kills. I'm like, yay. Not a lot of players left, but I do find another full iron, 7 minutes until deathmatch. And I head rush him. He's completely unenchanted. He has nothing. So once again, not too hard of a fight. We'll take it. Get another head. And then I hear somebody get a kill right beside me. I go over and look. Oh no, yeah, it's the bee hopper. He's still alive. I decided to go into the trap and see if maybe I can get him like trapped if he goes after me. And he digs straight down, almost straight into the trap, and he decides, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. But he takes down straight on top of me, and he's very quick, very much full diamond. I did not have much of a chance here, and he ends up just hitting me through the walls here in a second, and I die, and game 25 to once again, another bee hopper. Look at this guy. This is the guy that kills me. This guy can't even get out of lava, dude. Cheaters are just so dumb, man. It's actually the worst. Deciding to watch how this goes, and he just creative flies to somebody, drops in there 1-by-1, and you know what's funny is that this bee hopper, he actually ends up dying in this 1-by-1 to this other player. I just don't get it, dude. I just don't understand. I don't do it. Whatever. Game 25, another bee hopper death. So anyways, after 25 games, we end up with 148 score. We end up having 98 kills, 5 wins, 20 deaths for a KDR of 4.9, which isn't that great. During the games, we ended up mining 399 gold, which comes out to an average of 15.96 gold per game. We also mined 110 diamonds, which comes out of an average of 4.4 diamonds a game. I'm not exactly sure how many times we got bee hopped on. You guys can calculate that up, but I would say almost half of our games got ruined by bee hoppers. So classic hypixel. But if you guys enjoyed this, do you want to see part 2? Don't forget to drop a like and consider subbing to the channel. And if you guys want to watch another video of mine, hover in the bottom right of your screen. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys later.